Hello, I am Abhishek Gehlot, first year BTech student. I have created a web application with help and of my teammates, Mayank Chaurasia, first year BTech student, Ayush Meva Faroosh, first year BTech student. We are in a class, same class, and we have worked on this project under the surveillance of Mausam Choksi sir. They have helped us very properly in making the whole project work properly. It all started with chaos everywhere, completing the task or a exam assignment at the end moment or a deadline hits. Same place, final before the date arrives, we are completing the task daily basis and the daily task which we have to procrastinate. This is the problem I faced many times, and many of the people has faced that problem. I have asked to my brother and my friends, and this problem is like everyone has. So and after that the problem find out, we got to know about that there are so many task management app already present in this world as what we can improve on that. I was wasting my time thinking about to creating something that has been created many more time, but that time have some ideas what should I have to improve and what the things I have to change in the task management app. So now the taskmaster begins. The weird thing about the project and the web application was when we met our mentor, we flooded with so many ideas. Like we are not capable of achieving those ideas at that time. So at that time we only know about the C++, and C++ only works on backend, not in the front end. So at that time we created the backend code of C++ with the whole code was created by Mayank, and he will give you an overview of what we have created in C++. So in 2 weeks we were searching around for C++ to HTML and CSS connection. Like we were searching for a thing um, that was very tougher to get. Like we got to know about so many things to get the connection between those, the JSON connection, but that doesn't work. That was very tougher to start. So for the next thing, we stick to the JavaScript. We didn't know about the JavaScript and we have not learned about JavaScript. We know about HTML and CSS. So we divided the separate part and workflow according which we have to create it in 2 months. We have 2 months to create whole project. So the front end part was goes to Ayush and Mayank, and JavaScript part also got to Ayush because he was learning JavaScript at that time, and the API and the feature and idea part was taken by me. I started working on the API calling and database connection and feature and ideas. When I go and see other web applications and task management apps, I got to know that they are very saturated. Like they have got the point. It is the taskmaster or a task management application got the saturated point. We cannot improve so many things now because everything has been improved now. So I said, and I was overwhelmed with that things. So I got the idea that I go to a web application and go to the feature tab. Every web application or a app have a feature tab which they provide or they hide from you and the upcoming feature. I took a screenshot of every web application like Notion, Google Task, Microsoft Task, Apple Task, or Tick or To-Do list. These are the references I have uses in my web applications, and the screenshot I put into a LLM model, and the LLM model provided me some of the features which has been compromised in those web apps like Google Task has little bit simple way, but there should be some little many features to integrate properly. Like I started with the calendar integration. The calendar integration work as um, la- the Google Calendar, which everyone has. Google Calendar, when we add the task in our web application, TaskMaster, the calendar will pull the task into a Google Calendar, and it will remind you 30 minutes before the task arrives. And also there, if the calendar has some of the event and the task preset in that, it will pull into a taskmaster, and there will be a statistic of that task. Priority breakdown, there are priority breakdown: high, low, medium. These are the things which we have seen many task management apps, but the thing which we started with that is priority breakdown. We created a bar or a nav bar where we have a high, low, and none task core tab, which we can show the number of tasks which have to be created. Like when I go to a web application, there will be showcasing a task, like a high task has been four high tasks. So I should prioritize those tasks completing before the medium or a low task. So this work as a priority breakdown. My weekly schedule. I started with my weekly schedule. My weekly schedule work as a properly like a scheduling. You can take a timetable. You can overview the whole week and time with that, which I can show you in a screen recording. Uh, every little bit 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour has been stick to into a weekly schedule. And the recursive task work as like some of the tasks which has been um, repeatedly daily basis. That task should be neglected by taskmaster, that should not be added in daily basis, but that has not been implied today. It is the future scope, subtask also the future scope, and team complete collaboration. We have to work on those three on upcoming days. Now we have a features and the things it start to build. The thing I was not doing properly was the project creation. I said brick by brick. The brick by brick, the front end is created. The backend and JavaScript code has been created by Ayush and Mayank. They gave it to me, and after that I got the file. There was an improvisation. I took them and I took the file and improved some of the things, many of the things. Like I had approximately 30 plus file of my project till the final project has been submitted today. So the thing is, my friend have done work very efficiently. They have worked very efficiently with the project and the minute details they have worked. But the changes which I have made was local storage. Before the file changes, there was a local storage. The task was storing in local storage. I sat and started with MongoDB server. I implies the MongoDB server with Mongoose. I created a server, simple login page. I started with Google login, because if there, I have to integrate the Google Calendar, there should be a Google ID. So I integrated Google login. Before there was no notification. I added a notification with Gmail and pop-up notification with Google integration. And push and pull I added on those files. These files, after completing all the things, we have to optimize daily basis. The UI, the look and feel. My mentor Mosum sir helped me in that very efficiently. Like I said with my teammates and work on project like 6 to 9 hours approximately for a week, before the uh, Holi, when created the whole project like a baby. And with this my project has been created. So now I will showcase you the whole web application screen with you, and there would be some of the things which I have to improve, and I will improve that. And in this, many of the people has helped me to build that application. Thank you to my teammates Ayush, Meva Farooq. Thank you to Mayank Chaurasia. Thank you to Mausam sir, and thank you to Arun sir. That's all from my side. That Now I will showcase you our web application and web page, what I have created in a app, how the taskmaster work, how the task has been pushed and pulled, and how time and pop-up reminder works. So here you can see there is a login page. If you write a username like Abhishek and write anything like I have not write the proper password, it will showcase you invalid username or password. So in with this, we have to verify the same user has been logging into a page or not. With this, you can create account. Uh, the email has been asked, mobile number asked, and the password has been created. With this, you can sign up with Google. We should know. I have not to sign up with Google. We will go to sign in with Google, and here we have a sign in with Google page. Sign up with Google. Sign in with Google. Continue, continue. As you can see, the Google has been verifying is the user has been properly there or not. Now, there is a home page of our Taskmaster web application. There is a total task, complete task, pending, overdue, due today, weekly progress, or ये है static state. Priority breakdown. You can see the priority breakdown. The task should be properly complete जो हमको कंप्लीट करना है वो है हाई टास्क तो दो हैं उनको कंप्लीट कर दो देन वी हैव टू मीडियम टास्क देयर इज अ वीकली शेड्यूल एज यू कैन सी देयर इज अ Wednesday two tasks has been assigned one is to 12:16 and one is to R16 R6 2 p.m. Now we will create a task now I will go to create task. The task should be new task project date today timing 12:27 p.m. high task or 30 minutes save task. The task has been saved. The new task, as you can see, high task there is, and we can delete the all there also. Like if you select that and push the delete button, it will delete that project. And we go to dashboard. It has been syncing the Google Calendar integration, and the task has been one pushed and one has been pulled into calendar. Now I will push the button calendar. It will open Google Calendar. Now I will open the Google ID. The Google ID has been opened. As you can see now, there is a timing and the new task has been assigned as there. And the database part, the data has been saved in MongoDB. There is a task. It will showcase you the task has been updated there. Like now, you can see there the name of the task, category, date, time, duration, priority, status अभी पेंडिंग है और यूजर आईडी से वो चेक करता है कि ये किस यूजर का टास्क है विद द यूजर आईडी वी कैन फैच द इंफॉर्मेशन और यहाँ पे है हमारे यूजर्स द हाउ मेनी यूजर्स आर प्रेजेंट इन दिस so this is from my so
So thank you Abhishek for giving such a great clarification about this project. Now we just discuss about. Now I am just showing you a previous code of C++ for giving you a better understanding that for which we started to build this project and for what that you have seen in the screen of final project. This is basic our rough structure with which we started our project by aiming to build a project which is used to manage a task, manage an efficiency and increase our productivity for learning something new. As the Abhishek said and mentioned earlier that when we start the project, we don't have any information that how to do that. We don't have any clarity about any that much things. So at that time we have that much clarity about C++ or in the programming in C++. With that clarification, we just try to build an application based on C++ with full stack related to backend in C++, frontend in HTML, CSS, and the server based work which is done by then Abhishek. I just explain you this code in the short of the time for that purpose that you can easily understand that by in the starting with what logical thinking we are going through. We are just start with the oops in C++ based on classes functions and for reminders and time management. Time management तो हम उसको नहीं कहेंगे. We just said that for time clarifications or the time understanding that we what on what we are just working and what is the time that we have assigned to the task, it just reached the deadline or not, and other function based on the reminder. So just we just take a short review of this code. As you can see, there is a class of task where we implement the void reminder function. We create a reminder function for giving a reminder. As we start this program, the compiler will go to the file and check the all the deadlines, date and time of the task, and if the task will reach to its deadline, then it will be shown to you that this task will be reaches its deadlines. Then our dashboard which is looking like this where without using front end means UI. This is our basic logical thinking with which we are going through this project. As you can see, whenever you start the project, you can see that what task category deadlines you have assigned to the project. So you cannot have that much mess up that how we can manage the task, what we task we assign. You can easily check the category task and its deadline and how to complete the task. Then you can go through the variable options like add task, update task, delete task, through which you can upgrade your productivity by adding add task. And if you want some change in the task, then you can update the task. And if you just by mistake you edit the task, or you don't, or you want that I want to delete this task this time, I want to delete this task this time, so you can easily delete the task without any pressure of doing or performing that task. As you can see in whole the code, we are trying to use the file handling in C++. Now come to the user class which is based for the user to get its information or to store the information entered by user for the verification purpose, that we build a function of create account where we take the user's basic information like name, mobile number, email address for verifications, and then we just confirm the details.
We have worked on this project. Thank you to Mayank, thank you to Ayush, and thank you to Mosam sir. That's all from my side. This is the completion video of my project.